Now know who's responsible for a string of car thefts and break-ins in Mount Juliet. Teenagers. News Channel 5's Kimberly Davis explains how they were escorted out of school today in handcuffs.
We want our juveniles to understand that there are consequences to actions.
You're free to make your own choices, but sometimes those decisions may come with consequences. 12 teenagers now know that firsthand after they were arrested by Mount Juliet police Tuesday morning.
We want to send a message to other juveniles that it's not okay.
The Mount Juliet police chief tells us the city saw an uptick in vehicle thefts and burglaries in September. Nearly 30 unlocked cars later, the investigation led them to a Donaldson High School. The multi-agency investigation led officers to McGavick High School, where several students were called down to the main office and then escorted out in handcuffs.
Days prior to today, we worked with the school, worked with the SROs to plan this out, and we had a plan in place.
Captain Tyler Chandler tells us once they received a tip on who these burglars may be, they began to connect the pieces through social media.
We're talking about 14-year-olds up to 18, 19-year-olds communicating on Snapchat, communicating on text message about these different crimes.
Through the investigation, detectives learned that the teens tried to sell the stolen guns, and some even tried to rent out the stolen vehicles. Thankfully, the stolen property was returned to the owners, but police are also sending a message to the public to make sure you don't become the next victim.
There are still other groups out there committing unlocked car burglaries, so you have to be sure you lock your car.
Kimberly Davis, News Channel 5.
Mount Juliet Police worked with Metro Police, Brentwood Police, and the Wilson County Sheriff's Office. The teens now face multiple charges.